So first up is Flawless by Elsie Silver. Then we have the Fairy Loot exclusive editions of the Chestnut Springs. So we have Flawless, Heartless, Powerless, Hopeless, Reckless, and then we have the Gold Rush Ranch, which is Off to the Races, Photo Finish, Front Runner, oops, don't jump cow, A False Start, and then the original mirror versions of the Chestnut Springs. We have Flawless, which I bought off of eBay, and I didn't think it was going to fit, and it does. Heartless, Powerless, Reckless, and Hopeless. Then we have Wild Love, Wild Eyes, and the last one is Wild Side for the Rose Hill series. And Wild Card, I think, comes out in September. We have Twisted Palace, Fallen Air, Cracked Kingdom, Broken Prince, and Paper Princess, all by Aaron Watt. If you don't know who Aaron Watt is, it is Jen Fredericks and Elle Kennedy. Then we have two Jana Ashtons. We have The Reindeer Falls. This one's book 1, and this one's the collection of 2. And I think there's 3 books in each, so there's 6 total. I hope she writes a new one this year. I love this series. This is a really good one too, by Katana Collins. We have Beefcakes, Sugar Lips, Hound Dog, Shortcakes, Wing Woman, and Bookworm. I'm hoping there will be more. Wing Woman's cover that she has for a special edition is gorgeous. Then we have my Lauren Ashers. I have Throttled, Collided, Wrecked, Redeemed, The Fine Print, Terms and Conditions, and The Final Offer. Then we have Love Redesigned, Love Unwritten, and I think the third one comes out relatively soon. Then we have The Con Artist by Kay Webster and J.D. Hollyfield. We have Cake by Carmen Jenner. And then I have 2 Maren Moores. Whoop, get back there. Oh, shoot, they're escaping. We have Stay. We have The Mistletoe Bet and A Festive Feud. I have the third one, I just haven't read it yet. That'll be Christmas videos, which I'm kind of excited to film. And down here we have a collection. We have Fast and Wet. We have The Bully by Devney Perry. Oh, sorry, this by Kat Ranson. Then I have some more Devney Perry's. I have Crossroads and Sunlight. I actually really like this one. I didn't like a lot of the Calamity Mountain series. Then we have The Naughty, the Nice, and the Nanny. Then I have Layla Sage. We have Done and Dusted, Swift and Saddled, Lost and Lassoed, and I do have the 4th book. And then she has, is it Soul Searcher or something Soul or Soul something that's coming out too. Then I have Amy Award's Cough Down the Block, The Wiener Across the Way, The Pussy Next Door, and The Anaconda Downstairs. They are written well. This one, I don't like the dog's name, which is Wiener the Pooh. That kind of annoys me, but otherwise the storyline is just meant to be funny and have fun and joke around and whatnot, and that's why I really, really like those. And then I have my Fairy Loot special editions of the Dreamland Billionaire. So, of course, we have The Final Offer, we have Terms and Conditions, and we have The Fine Print. Then welcome to the shelf of Penelope Douglas. We have Bully, we have Until You, Rival, Falling Away, Next Flame. Oh, my back is coming off. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Then I have the Fallout Boys, or Falls Boys, Pirate Girls. These are the original covers of the Devil's Night series. So we have Corrupt, we have Hideaway, there should be Conclave, we have Kill Switch, we have Nightfall, we have Fire Knight, and then we have Punk 57, we have Birthday Girl, we have Credence, Misconduct, and then of course the infamous Five Brothers. I'm not going to pull these out, but we have some Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which is Bad Blood, All In, Killer Instinct, and The Naturals. Then we have Thieves Gambit by Kayvon Lewis. And then we have two of Lee Bardugo's Six Crowns and Crooked Kingdom. They're the only ones I liked. And then over here we have Truly Devious, Hand on the Wall, The Vanishing Stairs, The Box in the Woods, Nine Liars, and Death at Morning House, all by Maureen Johnson. And then I have some of, but not all of, my Cambria Hebert books. I only have 3 so far. I want to get them all. The first 2 are the Nerd series, so we got Hashtag Nerd and Hashtag Selfie. And then we've got Finish Line, and that's the Gear Shark book. I do want to get all these series before I know she put them in a white cover, so I think they're different, but I would love to get these all before they disappear or anything happens to them, because I did really, really like them. Cambria Hebert is actually a very good author. It reminds me of a little bit of Sarah Nye, but also a little bit of a Hell Hunting vibe. Kind of in there, but I really, really do enjoy it. Then we have one of my favorite series. This is the Jennifer Lynn Barnes's The Inheritance Games, and then the extended ones. This one is Glorious Rivals will go there. It's not out yet, but I have it pre-ordered. So it's The Inheritance Games, The Hawthorne Legacy, The Final Gambit, The Brothers Hawthorne, The Grandest Games, and Games Untold. And then we have our Carrie Maniscalcos. So I love Stalking Jack the Ripper, so of course there's Stalking Jack the Ripper, Hunting Prince Dracula. I wish they would put, what was the other one? Something Prince. It's, come on, Talina, what's his name? Oh, I should know. I just can't think of it. Anyways, his book, you know, him. Then we got Escaping from Houdini. Oh, Thomas's book. Then we have Capturing the Devil. Then we have the rest of them, which, what are these called again? Is it the Kingdom of the Wicked series? I can't remember. I haven't read these ones in a while. The last one I read was that one. It was a while ago. But we have Kingdom of the Wicked, Kingdom of the Cursed, Kingdom of the Feared, Throne of the Fallen, and Throne of the Secrets. I would love the Fairy Loot edition of these. These are gorgeous, but that's just not in... She's not in the works. So, I do have a candle. This one's from Novelly Yours, and that is the Thomas candle right there to go with the books. So, on to the next shelf. So, my shelves basically become junk collection hoarding houses until stuff goes where it needs to go. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these old bottles yet. Like, this is an old Pectin bottle. I really like the shape of this one. I don't know what that one is. This one is a 1933 maple syrup jar. I don't know what this is. But anyways, we have a little bit of a collection of everything here. But we have, majority of it is fantasy. I do have some other fantasy shelves. I've actually become more and more into fantasy, surprisingly enough. But this is one of 1, 2, 3. I know 4 and 5 are over there. Maybe 6 over there, so I have 6. Otherwise, most of mine are sports romances. I have a little bit of scattering of everything else. But we have, this is Janika Snow, and this is the Bear Clan complete series set. So they have these guys right here. So it's barely controlled, barely mated, barely tamed, barely reluctant, barely possessive, and a barely happily ever after. Then we have the assistants to the villain. The next book is green. I can't remember what it is. But we have Assistant to the Villain, and we have Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Meyer. I would love to get those signed by her, but sadly that is not the case. But I'm very, very happy to own those. I actually really, really love them. They make me smile. I'm very happy that she decided to write a book, because these are just everything. Then I have my Elise Kovas. This is the Married to Magic series. We have A Deal with the Elf King, Dance with a Fey Prince, Duel with a Vampire Lord, Duet with a Siren Duke, Dawn of the Wolf Knight. I don't know if there's another one, but I should check that out. So that's what I'm going to do when I'm finished with you here. Then we have the Infatuated Fae series by Janine O'Reilly. So it's How Does It Feel? What Do You Do? Where Did You Go? And I have the 4th book. I just haven't read it yet. That's why it's not on the shelves. And then we have Breeding with Bigfoot by Siggy Shade. That one made me laugh so hard, but yeah, that's that shelf. On to my Ruby Dixon. So guys, this shelf is packed, so I'm not going to take it out, but I'm going to read the names. This whole one up to here are all barbarian, so I'm just going to say their last names, and then I'll read the rest. So this one is, of course, the first Ice Planet Barbarians. Then we have Alien, Lover, Mine, The Holiday, Prize, Mate, Touch, Taming, Heart, Hope, Choice, Redemption, Lady, Rescue, Tease, Beloved, Seduction, Treasure, Bride. Then we have Veronica's Dragon, Willa's Beast, Lauren's Barbarian, Mari's Mistake, Hannah's Hero, Angie's Gladiator, Kaylee's Catastrophe, Penny's Protector, Devi's Distraction, Nadine's Champion, Raven's Return, Steph's Outcast, Sam's Secret, Bridget's Bane, Daisy's Decision, Flora's Fiasco. Then we have Rajal's Renaissance, Serving Scar, and Romancing Remember. I do have the 4th book. I just haven't read it yet. Then we have When She's Handy. This is Michelle Mills. The Alien's Assassin's Stolen Bride. And Alien's Assassin's Convenient Wife is Ruby Dixon. This one I'm going to have to take out. This one is, When She's Ready. And this one I'm going to have to take out, and that's When She's Fearless. Then we have The Barbarian's Christmas, Barbarian's Valentine, Gale's Family, When She's Merry, The Kozar's Captive, Prison Planet Barbarian, Deceiving Kozar, Shift. Does a bear shift in the woods? I love that series. Only the Colony, and then I have another one that I haven't read yet. In the Kozar's Bed, When She's Wary, When She's Pregnant, When She's Lonely, and Entice the Kozar. So this shelf is for Gina Showalter. I do have some Lindsay Sands on here, but I kept my favorites. So, of course, my favorites are the Lords of the Underworld series. So we have The Darkest King, The Darkest Night, The Darkest Kiss, The Darkest Pleasure, The Darkest Whisper, Into the Dark, The Darkest Passion, The Darkest Lie, The Darkest Secret, The Darkest Surrender, and The Darkest Seduction. And then, if you scooter over, there's some more. We have The Darkest Torment, The Darkest Promise, and The Darkest Warrior. And then she had 2 off-brand series that I wish would have been made more, and that's Frost and Flame and Shadow and Ice, which I love this series. Then we have Beauty Unawakened, The Darkest Craving, Heart into the Darkness, Burning Dawn, and The Darkest Touch. And then if you slide in here, we have Catch a Mate, which that book is great. So is Animal Instincts. We have Dark Taste of Rapture and Seduce the Darkness. Then we have the Jane Landing series. Murder, mystery, romance. It has it all. It's glorious. And we have Romancing the Gravestone, No Graves Left Unturned, Game of Gravestones, 12 Graves of Christmas, Falling for the Gravekeeper, Conrad story, Grave Wars, Grave New World, and then some more Lords of the Underworld series. We have The Darkest Captive, The Darkest Assassin, and The Darkest Destiny. Then we have The Warlord, The Immortal, and The Phantom. I also have The Wrath that goes here. Then we have Lindsay Sands. I kept my favorite, and some of the old books, like this one's really old. But we have Bite Me If You Can, Single White Vampire, Tall, Dark, and Hungry. Of course, the other Tall, Dark, and Hungry. Love Bites and A Quick Bite. And then here we have The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. We have Left Behind by Vi Keelan and Dylan Scott. And we have Friction by L.D. Davis. Then we have my L.A. Casey. I wish she would write more, but right now she has nothing. But it's Dominic, Brona, Alec, Keela, Kane, Aiden, Ryder, Branna, Damon, Alana, Brothers, Dateless, which I wish she would finish, but we'll see. And then we have Until Harry. And then if we go here, we have two Karen Rafferty's. This one is an arc, and this one is an actual publication one, and that's I Do Again. Then we have Sherilyn Kenyon's A League novel. So we have Born of Shadows, Born of Night, Born of Ice, Born of Fire, Born of Silence, Born of Fury, Born of Defiance, Born of Betrayal, and Born of Legend. Then if you scoot on over, we have Laura Lee Geerk's Secret Desires of a Gentleman. That one actually can't fit up there. Then I kept my favorite Larissa Ione, and that's Desires Unchained. Ooh, there we go. Then we have The Summer Proposal by Vi Keelan. We have Bro Code, The Playmate, The Roommate, and Wallbanger. Oh, by Kendall Ryan. And then we have Wallbanger by Alice Clayton. Okay, this shelf is, I have two shelves of Carolyn Peckham. There will be full, I just gotta finish them. But I'm not gonna bring them out. I have a really big, so I can't, and it might be fun. But I think this is the Ruthless Boys of Zodiac. I can't remember the name, but we have Dark Fae, Savage Fae, Vicious Fae, Broken Fae, and Warrior Fae. And then we have the Zodiac Academy series. So we have The Awakening Told from the Boys. We have The Awakening. Then we have Ruthless Fae, The Reckoning, Shadow Princess, Cursed Fates, Fated Throne, Heartless Skies, Sorrow and Starlight, Beyond the Veil, and Ruthless Stars. And then if you go down here, this is still my Carolyn Peckham and Susan Valenti shelf. We have The Origins of Zodiac Academy. Then we have Foxy Tales. I don't think you can get that one anymore. Then we have, ooh, she's dusty. This is The Big Ass Party. Then we have, this is the Darkmoor Penitentiary series. So we have Caged Wolf, Alpha Wolf, Feral Wolf, and Wild Wolf. And this is Rosalia Scura's books. And then, is this, what are you called? The Devil, I think this is called The Devil's Night. No, The Devil's Night is Penelope Douglas. This one is, oh, I can't think right now. But this is Sinner's Playground, and this is Devil's Pass. I have the rest of these. Then we have The Age of the Vampires. I have all of these. I just gotta get them read. This one is Eternal Reign. This one is Immortal Prince, and this one is Eternal Creatures. I also have the, I can't think of what the Echo Forts series is. I've started collecting the Kings of Quarantine series. I did have the Game of Malice, but I got rid of it. I didn't like that series, surprisingly enough, so I got rid of that one, but that's my 2 shelves of Carolyn Peckham and Susan Valenti. Then if you come down here, I would consider this my dark romance. If it's not, that's okay. But I have Kaylee Hart's Riot House, Riot Act, and Riot Rules. I also have Riot Reunion. I just haven't read it yet. Then I have, what is this trilogy called? Into Darkness. So we have Lights Out, Caught Up, and then I have the Barnes & Noble edition. So when the 3rd one comes out, I'll have to get it, because this is a trilogy. Then we have, what do you call this one? I can't even think of what it's called. Oh, my head is so bad today. But I have all of these so far. I don't think there's another one coming out. If there is, I will get it. But it's Autopsies of a Fairy Tale, Forensics of a Fable, Kidnapping of a Myth by Nicole Saccarano. And basically it's retellings of different... so like this one is Beauty and the Beast. This one is, Where the Witch Eats Kids. Come on, Teleana. And then this one is like Peter Pan. But they're so good. I love them. Then, of course, we have the infamous Emily McIntyre. So we have Hook, Scarred, Wretched, Crossed, Twisted. I also have Hex. I just haven't read it yet. Then, I think this is the Legacy of God series by Rena Kent, and this is God of Malice. I have all of these in the original ones. And then we, of course, have the 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse by Laura Thalassa, which is Pestilence, Death, Famine, and War, and I love that series. So these next few shows are getting pretty jam-packed, so it's kind of going to be... I'm just going to read them more so than pull them out, unless there's one that's like, oh, you got to see this or something. More often than not, I'll probably just read through them, but we have The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Marina Zapata. Then this is mostly my Tegan Hunter shelf. I do have 4 Becca Max, but we have Let's Get Textual, Text Me. Oh, Text Us... No, come on, Teleana. Text in My Heart, Can't Text This, I Want to Text You Up, Text Me Baby One More Time, and then we have... Loathe Thy Neighbor, Love Thy Neighbor, Crave Thy Neighbor, Tempt Thy Neighbor. Then we have A Pizza in My Heart, I Need You Tonight, A Slice of Love, Cheesy on the Eyes, Do Not Let Me Go. Then we have her, come on, Teleana. This is really bad. My headache is really bad. And then I really have a Caroline Comet series. But, like, it's bad. And when it's bad, I can't think. And today is a bad day. But we're going to film it anyways, because this is life. But we have Puck Shy, Blind Pass, One Timer, Sin Bin, Scoring a Chance, Glove Save, Neutral Zone, and then the bonus. And then this one is... Oh, come on, Teleana, you know this. There's another one coming out. Seattle Serpent series. So we have Body Check, Face Off, Delayed Penalty, and I can't remember the one. It hasn't come out yet. And then we have the DM Diaries. I have 1 or 2. I think it's 1 for sure that I haven't read yet. It's called Best Friends Fall for Never. And then, of course, we have the Becca Max. We have Consider Me, Play With Me, Unravel Me, and Fall With Me. And then the last one, which I think comes out in October, or is it August? I want to say it comes out in October, because I was like, well, I'm buying it for my birthday. But that's that show. Then we have what I'm slowly collecting into, my Megan Quinns. I love Megan Quinn. If you don't, that's fine. It is what it is, but I absolutely love Megan Quinn. So I have a few left to collect still, but I'm getting there. But this is the Not So Meet Cute, and Not Meant to Be. I do have the Long Time Coming. I wish I could have got it in that version, but I didn't get it before it's out. Then we have her baseball series, so that's the trade, the changeup, the setup, the locker room, the dugout, the lineup, the strikeout, the perfect catch. Then we have the Vancouver Agitators series. We have Kiss and Don't Tell, Those Three Little Words, right Right man, right time. He's not my type, so this is war. I love this series. I really wish I would have got her Ripped Bodice series, but I didn't. I don't have the room, but I loved it. Then we have the Romantic Pact. We have Untying the Knot. We have Boss Man Bridegroom. We have The Wedding Date. The Highland Fling. The Secret Crush. That Forever Girl. The Second Chance. That Swoony Feeling. Vacation Wars. I love this series. I can't wait to get Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. And this one is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. And then, of course, we have The Long Time Coming. I have Till Death Do Us Part. I also have the pink. I wish I could have got the Target edition, but I live in Canada, so we don't get the Target edition. Then this shelf is getting full too, but I love this shelf. This is my Helena Hunting shelf. I really, really want the new covers that she has. It's not this one with the sprayed edge. It's a different cover, but anyways, this is Helena Hunting. So the first one, I can't read. Oh, Where It Begins. Then we got 2 versions of Pucked. We have Pucked Up, Pucked Over, Forever Pucked, Pucked Under, Pucked Off, Pucked Love, Area 51, Get Inked, Pucks and Penalties, and Pucks and Penalties, the 2. Then we have A Lie for a Lie, A Favor for a Favor, A Secret for a Secret, A Kiss for a Kiss, Little Lies, Sweet Bitter Heart, Shattered Truths. Then we have The Good Luck Charm, Kiss My Cupcake. I love this series. This is the Toronto Terror series. And that's If You Hate Me, If You Want Me, If You Need Me, If You Love Me. And then I think the next one is If You Crave Me or something. It's coming out September, I think. I'm not sure about that. You'd have to look, but I will be buying that one. And then this is also part of that, and it's If Could Be Yours. Or If I Could Be Yours. And then this one is College Romance, which is Chase Levitt Wants Me. And then we have Shacking Up, Hooking Up, Making Up. I love that series. And Meet Cute. Then we have A Love Catastrophe. Oh my god. I Flipping Love You and Handle With Care. Okay, this show's kind of a little bit of everything, but we of course have Liz Tomford's series. I mean, if you haven't heard of it, where are we? But that's the Windy City series. It has its recognition for a reason. If you didn't like it, that's fine, you know. Everybody has a preference, but I really like them. I do have the last book. I just haven't read it yet. But we have A Mile High, The Right Move, Caught Up, and Playing Along. Or Play Along, sorry. Then we have C.R. Jane's, the Pucking series, the Pucking Wrong series. I don't know. But we have the Pucking Wrong Number and A Pucking Wrong Christmas. Then we have My Isla Madam Mills. That's mostly what this shelf is. So we have A Very Wicked Thing, Very Twisted Things, Very Bad Things. Then we have the novella, which is Your Wicked Beginning. Ooh, go back in there. Then we have Dirty English, Filthy English, Spider, The Revenge Pact, Boyfriend's Bargain, Boyfriend Material, I Bet You, I Dare You, I Hate You, I Promise You, Dear Ava, which is a masterpiece, Fake Fiancé. These books, the last 5 are sublime. There's Not My Romeo, Not My Match, The Beauty and the Baller, and The Princess and the Player, and then My Darling Bride. I also have, I can't read it, but I have the blue one that goes there. And it's My Darling something. I can't remember what it was. And then we have A Christmas Cupid. I need to get something to stick in here. Ooh, dog hair. Thank you, Ibis, for being here on this lovely occasion. But I usually will stick something in here just to keep it up. I just don't have anything to stick it up. But that's that shelf. Then we have a little bit of everything. So this is the I can't remember what this one's called, but this is by Stacy Borrell. So we have Bender, Slider, Cutter, and Shutout. There was another one, but it was, she never put it in paperback, which kind of pissed me off, but it is what it is. Then we have the Relationship Pack by Adriana Locke. Then we have my Jen Fredericks. So we have Sacked, Jock Blocked, Downed, Played, The Hookup, The Friend Zone, The Game Plan, and The Hotshot. Glorious books. This one I'm Him and Han if I want to get rid of. And these are my Shea stalls. So this is Tiller, Shade, Ronan, Camden. They're really good. I haven't decided yet, but it's kind of where we're at. Then I kept the only Victoria Denault that I really, really loved, and that's One More Shot. Then we have Tijon's Enemies, Hockey's with Benefits, and the Not Outcast. Then we have S.J. Tilly. I have this whole series, and this one is called the Sleet series. So this one's Sleet Kitten. Then I have my Maggie Rowdens. Love this series. It kind of falls into it, but they're two different series. But we have Play Fake, Delayed Game, we have Personal Foul, Reverse Pass, Overtime, Puck Shy, and Wild Card. I love these covers. These covers are amazing. Like, they're so well done. This is my favorite covers of hers. I really, really like them. I wish she would have did something like that for this series. I really like that they're colorful, but this is the discreet, I think. But I love these. Like, they're beautiful to look at. I would love, whenever I get a house, to be able to display some of my favorite books that are really, really pretty. Like the Caught Up series all laid out would be gorgeous. I want to get all of the signing ones, but sadly they're not up yet. And I hope she does individuals as well as packs, because I have the right move. I just don't have the other 4. So that would be interesting. Oh my god, I want the Elsie Silver signing exclusives. They're gorgeous. One day. Then down here, welcome to my Rachel Von Dyken shelf. She is full. She has more friends coming. I think Fallen Gods comes out December 8th. But we have Elite, Elect, Entice, Illicit, Enforce, Ember, Elude, Enrage, Eulogy, Empire, Envy, Exposed. And those are all, oh, come on, Teleana. Come on. What are you called? The Eagle Elite series. That's what it is. Then we have RIP. We have Debase, which is, still part of the Eagle Elite. Then I think RIP is too. And Disillusion. Then this one is a novella. This is, Royal Bully. We have Scandalous Prince, Ruthless Princess, Destructive King, Fallen Royal, Broken Crown, Ciao Bella, Mafia King. We have, what are you? Mafia Casanova, Falling for the Villain, MVP, Office Hate, Office Date, Compel. This is actually really good. The Perfects, The Unperfects, The Godparent Trap. I also had, what was it? It's like an off-colored one. Anyways, when I got it, what was it called? It's got a big eye on it, an Egyptian eye on it. I can't think of what it was, but, she, all the chapters and stuff were missing, like different things, so that's that. But anyways, my camera's about to die, and then I gotta finish 1, 2, 3, 4 more shelves. Welcome to my LJ Shen shelf. I do have, so I use Apple Mango Tango. She's dusty. As my clothes, it's been discontinued, I think, so I don't get it anymore, but that's holding up my books. But anyways, I think we'll just sit on down here for a minute. I do have 3 Chelsea M. Camerons. They're my favorite books. They're really, really good. And that's My Sweet Escape, My Favorite Mistake, and this one is Our Favorite Days. If you haven't checked that out, you need to read it. It is glorious. I think My Favorite Mistake is the first one. I can't remember. I read these a long time ago, but they're so good. Anyways, then we have our LJ Shen. We have Blood to Dust, Dirty Headlines, The Kiss Thief, Sparrow, Vicious, Defy, Ruckus, Scandalous, Bane. These are the original indies. The new ones are sprayed. I don't know what size they are, but these are the original covers. Oh, I pre-ordered a really cool set of books that a lot of people have on their bookshelves that I've been jealous of, and they're expensive, but it is what it is. Anyways, we will see those next year when I think they ship out in like July or something. But anyways, then we have Pretty Reckless, Broken Knight, Angry God. Then we have The Hunter, the Villain, the Monster, and the Rake. We have Playing with Fire, Bad Cruise. I actually really like this one. A lot of people didn't, but I actually did like that. Oh, hello, Ralph. The Devil Wears Black. We have The Ruthless Rival and The Fallen Foe. We have Beautiful Graves and Thorn Princess. And then up here we have End Zone, and then we have Truly, Madly, Deeply. Now I have 2 copies of this one. I think this one is the original with this one, and then I have the Indigo, which is white. Then if we go up here, I have the original Off-Campus series and the original, well, actually, no, that's not true. This one used to have shirtless men on them, so these are not the original covers. I don't have those. These would be the second print. But that's The Deal, The Mistake, The Score, The Goal, The Legacy, and then we have The Briar U, which is The Chase, The Risk, The Play, and The Dare. Then I do have the third one, I just haven't read it yet, which is The Charlie Method, I think. But I have The Graham Effect and The Dixon Rule. Then we have Good Girl Complex. I should actually say also, Love Story comes out, which I think fits right there after. But I'm very excited for that one to see where Love Story goes down the line. This is a spin-off of these ones. So anyways, yes, we have Good Girl Complex, we have Bad Girl Reputation, The Summer Girl, we have Misfit and Rogue. I really like these. I wish she would have continued, but sadly that doesn't look like it's going. But then we have Girl Abroad, we have Body Check. This is the second reprint of this. The first one actually was in a little mass market paperback, kind of like the Harlequin series ones, like the little ones. But this is a second print of that. Then we have Top Secret. And then these are all with, what is her name? Tanya E.B.Y. I'm going to say it because is it Ebby? I don't know how to say her last name. But anyways, we have Mancuffed, Boy Toy, Man Card, and Man Hands. And this shelf is my Serena Bowen. There's a lot of books here. And I hope she keeps writing. I do have another one, I think it goes right here. It's called, I believe it's called The Last Guy on Earth. But anyways, we have the Brooklyn Bruiser series. We have Hard Hitter, Ricky Move, and Pipe Dreams. These are the original ones, I think. I'm not sure. Then we have Boyfriend Waylaid, Extra Credit. I think this one is Blonde Date. Yeah, Blonde Date. Then we have the 15-minute Shameless Hour, The Understatement of the Year We Hid Away, The Year We Fell Down, Bittersweet, Steadfast, Bountiful, Keepsake, Speakeasy, Fireworks, Heartland, Roommate, bleh. Then we have Good as Gold and Golden Touch. These are actually really good. Then we have more of, this should be part of the Brooklyn Bruiser series. Read Talina, it doesn't say. I want to say it is, but I'm not sure. But we have Brooklyn Air, Overnight Sensation, Superfan, Sure Shot, Bombshells, Must Love Hockey, Shenanigans, and Love Lessons. Then we have Moonlighter and Loverboy. Then this is part of a spin-off. This is The New Guy and I'm Your Guy. Then we have Him, Us. This one should be Epic, Good Boy, and Stay. And then one of my favorite shelves. I love this author so much. You're going to see here later on, she sent me some signed copies. This was before I did YouTube, which is too bad. I should have filmed it and uploaded it, but she sent me some signed copies. But I love Sarah Nye. She is top tier, funny, hilarious, witty. Love her. You definitely need to check her out. It all starts with, actually, I think it starts with the Kissing in Cars series. Then she also wrote another series. I don't own those yet. I think it's a mystery one, I'm not sure. But then you have the How to Date a Douchebag series, which is awesome. This is where I started. And then the first one is the Studying Hours. Then we have the Falling Hours, the Learning Hours, the Coaching Hours, and the Lying Hours. Then we have, I want to call it the Jock Row series, but that's not what it's called. Jock Hard, that's what it's called. So we have Jock Row, Switch Hitter. There is Switch Bitter, but Switch Bitter is not in paperback, which is so sad because I want it to put on my shelves so bad. But then we have Jock Rule, Jock Road. Jock Rule is my favorite. Then we have Jock Royal, Jock Rain, and Jock Romeo. I would have to say Romeo is my next one. Then we have Hard Love, Hard Luck, Hard Pass, and a Hard Fall. Then I think, pretty sure this is the first series, which is A Kiss Like This. Why can't you read, Teleana? He Kissed Me First, Kissing in Cars. Then we have The Bachelor's Bastard Society. And we have The Bachelor Boss. These were really, really good. I love these. These are amazing. Then we have How to Lose at Love, How to Win the Girl, and How to Score on the Field. Then we have The Pucker Next Door. This one is glorious. Like, this is Sarah and I in a book. Then we have Not Your Biggest Fan. I'm ordering, but I haven't got it yet, the next one in this series. And then, see, these cups come with it. And then, oh, I have a couple extra candles in here. So she sent me the Jock Hard series. I got the douchebag candle. And then I got the douchebag cup. And the Jock Hard series cup. Love. Love, 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 love. And then, like, I wouldn't recommend if she's still doing it, but I got all these candles from, I have to read them. They're from Bookish Aromas. At the end, she took forever to send them, and it was kind of an ordeal and a half, but, like, they do look so good. I won't lie, I do love them. But there's probably better candle people out there. Anyways, then I have the Player Hater, the Miss Degree, the Makeout Artist, and the Secret Roommate. And this is the last shelf. We're going to do a declutter with me, but I have The Right Move, the signed edition, and the signing exclusive by Liz Tomford. When she comes out with an entire pack, I'll probably buy those because I want to have them on my shelf. Then I have the Sarah and I Pucker Next Door. And then I have the Caught Up. This one is, I can't remember which edition that is. Then I won this one. This is Love by Natasha Madison. I want to get this series and read it. It sounds really, really good. I don't want to read my signed copies, so I do want to get that. Then I have Switch Hitter, Jock Rule, and Jock Row. These are all part of the Sarah and I's that I got, which I love. Then we're going to move down. Then we have these guys. I paid way too much money for these. Way too much money. So these are the Afterlight, Pittacus, and El Kennedy series. I do have a full look at them on my channel if you want to look at it. But that's that one. And then this one I think is the cover-to-cover one. Is it? I can't remember. I gotta look now. Because I'm not too sure. Uno momento. Pardon me. It's the Bookish box. And this is their exclusive set. I do have a thorough look through of these. But in the back, they do have, like, in the dust jacket, it has a reverse dust jacket that has the people on it. Now, the nicer ones are done by Fairy Loot, I will say, or the Afterlight and Lumicrate section, which is this one. These are really, really nice too. But I think out of all of them, like, my, come on, Teleana, my Chestnut Spring series is just mwah. Like, Fairy Loot did such an amazing job. And then, of course, I have the Graham Effect. If they do the other two books, I'm going to pre-order them as well, because I have the set now. Then down here in the dark, I have my Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon. They are doing the second one. I did pre-order it. Stupidly, I shouldn't have, but they are extremely gorgeous. And then I have a smattering of everything else. So I have The Librarian Principal by Helena Hunting. This is signed. So is Pucked, Pucked Over, and Pucked Off. They do have the exclusive hardcover, and they are the ice with a hockey stick. I also have A Lie for a Lie as well. And then we have some of them that I've won, and I bought this one, which is Maybe Now by Colleen Hoover. I did it when I was reading them, and now it just sits on my shelf because it's got my name in it. But I have Subject to a Change by Karen Nesbitt. The only reason why it stays is because it's got my name in it. Otherwise, I haven't read it. Then I have, same for the next three, it's The Smugglers Who Wore Silk. And then this one, that one's by Alyssa Alexander. Then we have Catherine Perry's The Undercover Affair. And then this was the first book I ever won on Goodreads. Otherwise, I haven't run since. And that is Her Dark Prince by Ella Ardent. But that's kind of my signed one. Oh, and then I won these as well. Actually, I think these were the first ones I ever won by Cambria Hebert. That's Tease and Trashy. I won those on Instagram. I didn't think I would have won, but I did. So it was really, really surprising. But that's kind of where we're at with the books. I should put that one up there. Oh, she fits lovely. That's perfect. But that's my last shelf. I hope you guys liked this bookshelf tour. I kind of do it, one, for you guys to look at and me to look back on to see what I have, but also as a safety net for if the house burns down, because our house is 140-some years old. And this way I can go back and I have a little bit of an insurance to be like, yes, I did own these books. Currently as of that year. So anyways, I hope you like this tour. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.